Morning, everybody. I am Dawn McGee, your nutrition evangelist. I put the fun back into being healthy. And today I'm talking more about what it means to be healthy. I like to work with folks who have decided that it is time to draw their line in the sand and put their health first, make their health a priority for them so they can do all the things that bring them joy. And that, in and of itself, is a very self centered statement, right? It's all about things that bring them joy. And I feel that that is absolutely appropriate. Self care is so important. For sure, you have to put the mask on yourself first. And at the same time, I had a fascinating conversation yesterday about how being healthy is also a responsibility that we take on for others. And what does that mean? And I would love to hear everybody's opinions on this. So when you eat healthy and you set a good example for your kids, for your partner, for others, for example, what you're doing is, yes, of course, you are being healthy for yourself and true to yourself. You're also setting a good example so that the next generation hopefully has fewer struggles than we do or we did, right? So we're leaving a legacy. So I love how thinking about the things that we do for ourselves are not really just for ourselves. They're also for more people, for our family, for our friends, for the world in general. Um, when we show that having fun can be about getting out for a run, going for a walk, playing pickleball, playing volleyball. I love those things. We're showing our family and our kids that it's not just sitting in front of a TV show that can be family time, right? Because my whole family plays pickleball. My 16-year-old, don't tell anybody, my 16-year-old actually asks, Kay, can we go? How cool is that, that my 16-year-old wants to spend time with us doing something active? Love it. Love it. Um, we're setting a great example for the next generation. We're showing them that there are more things that they can do for fun besides sitting around and playing video games, besides having a screen in front of our faces. When we take the time to say, yes, I would love to help you with that. I need a couple of minutes to just regroup. I need a couple of minutes break. I need a time out. I'm going to go give myself a timeout. I'll be back in a little bit. We are showing our kids, the next generation, how we can set healthy boundaries. And is that our responsibility? I would argue that as parents, that is absolutely our responsibility. Now, what about when that goes to the greater population? When we patronize restaurants that have options that are not just all junk food, fried food, desserty food. Um, when we speak with our pocketbooks, then hopefully what we're doing is we're showing the greater population, the world, the business world, that it's important that we know how to feed our bodies, that we can take good care of ourselves in so many different ways. Now, this particular conversation that I was having had to do with the vaccines. And I'll share my personal opinion. Now, my guys, you've heard me talk about it. Both of my guys at home are high risk factors. And we've been very cautious over the last year. For us, for our family, it was super important for us to get vaccinated. And again, that conversation centered around, but it's not just for us, it's also for the greater population because we don't want to pass on something. So I would love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about the fact that taking care of ourselves also sets an example for going forward, leaves a legacy for the next generation to show that it's not just about taking care of ourselves, it's also about being good world citizens. So my challenge for you this week is to give some thought to what your position is on this and share it. Let's have some healthy debate. Let's have some spirited debate. Let's make sure it's a respectful debate because I love to have debates. I, just want them all to be intelligent, respectful conversations. So those are my musings for the week. I hope that was interesting for you, and I can't wait to hear what you think about all of that. As always, what I hope for you is that you live a life you love without being hungry, feeling deprived, or giving up your glass of wine with dinner. If you are a fan of our perfect pairings, you know that our April event is a week from this Friday, April 30th, and a sneak peek on May 26th. Because there are folks who said, "Hey, I love this idea, but I'm not all that fond of wine. How about beer?" We are cooking up something with beer for you. Virtual gastropub beer dinner. More details to follow. If you want to make sure that you are the first folks to get more details, drop me something in the comments and I will make sure you get all of the information as soon as it is ready in the next couple of days. But for now, mark May 26th at 6:30 p.m. on your calendar. Talk to you soon. Ciao.